I often get letters from curious children like yourselves as to why Henry had gained different buffers later on in my stories of the engines of Sodor. After a trip to the island and having spoken to Henry and his crew, they have given me special permission to tell you about his recent buffer problem. I hope this'll help clear up any misconfusion. Yours truly, the author.
Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue seas. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Henry the Green Engine had been away at crew being overhauled for several months. He was very happy to finally return home.
Yes, finally back from crew, Henry. With your pistons fixed, funnel mended, brand new oval buffers like mine, repaired whistle and... Wait a minute. What's wrong, Gordon? Those buffers, they look just like mine. My old buffers got badly bent on my way to crew, so the workmen fitted these new ones. Don't they look nice?
They do look rather smart.
Pah! Don't be silly, Emily.
She's right, you know. And look, Henry's are painted white like a royal engine. They must have known Henry was special.
Nonsense. Henry isn't a special engine. He goes gallivanting off to crew and gets rewarded with brand new buffers. What's next? Henry crashes into the shed and gets his wheels painted gold. This is ridiculous.
Sounds like someone's upset that he doesn't have the nicest buffers anymore.
Rubbish, Thomas. Henry is something we LNER engines call a try-hard. He's trying to be like me.
Gordon, I don't think you have to be from the LNER to know what a try-hard is.
Shut up, James. Besides, Gordon, I didn't have a choice. They were the only buffers they had left. Apparently, they used to belong to an engine called the Mallard. Whoever that is. I'm leaving now.
Later, Gordon arrived at Navford Station to collect the express, but all he could think about were Henry's new buffers.
Henry thinks he's better than me. Henry! I've seen coal cars that look nicer than Henry. At least they don't get brand new buffers every time they do something silly.
Soon arrived at Dryall Station to let off some local passengers. It was his last stop of the day. Edward was there.
Say, Edward, have you seen Henry recently?
Why, yes, I have. He does look rather splendid with those new fancy buffers of his.
Yes, right. Well, don't you think they look a little strange on him?
No, why?
Well, I believe that shiny new buffer should belong to a big, strong engine, an express engine, if you will.
Gordon, that's ludicrous. Henry's just as deserving of brand new buffers as any engine. Besides, he couldn't control the buffers he got, or the fact he was ill in the first place.
Well, maybe our good friend Oliver here would beg to differ.
Oh, unsure.
Quite, Edward. Say, Oliver, how are you doing today? Quite good, Gordon.
Toad and I just came back from Great Waterton. You should have seen how busy it...
Fascinating. Anyway, have you seen Henry today?
Oh, indeed I have. His new buffers look very posh.
Wait, how do you... Oh, never mind. I don't have time for this. Goodbye. Idiot. Wait a minute. He's talking with the Diesels. They're probably teasing him. Better go make sure nothing bad happens. Alright, Diesels, leave him alone. We're all engines here.
We're not messing with him, you old tin can. We're admiring his new buffers.
Yo, what?
Well, they're rather nice.
They are quite nice. Wish I had a pair like those. Maybe I'd get some more respect.
Gordon couldn't believe what he was hearing.
Oh, the indignity. Henry won't feel so special when he's not the only one to have brand new buffers. Hello, Gordon. What can we do for you today? Oh, well, so Topper Matt has ordered that I have my buffers looking just like Henry's.
Well, that's odd. We didn't get any word of this.
Yes, well, it's very urgent, so he didn't have time to drive over and explain.
He could have just called the station phone.
His telephone lines are down. Anyway, it's very important. I must have my buffers ready by tea time. No time to delay.
Right. Don't worry. We'll get right to it. Gordon grinned.
Excellent.
All right, Gordon. All done.
Perfect. Just in time. Oh, hello, Henry. Notice anything new?
Wow, Gordon, those are very splendid buffers.
I know. Now you're not the only one with... Hold on. What happened to your new buffers?
Oh, those were only temporary. They managed to mend my old buffers.
Oh. Well, now I want my old buffers back.
How come? You just got those ones.
Well, yes, but now that you don't have special buffers, I don't want these ones.
Why ever not?
I only wanted special buffers so you weren't the only engine that did. But now that you don't, it makes me the grandest engine on Sodor again. Ha! Take that, Henry! Fastest and best, fastest and best. Oh, God.
Emily must go to Maithwaite Station, but she hasn't been there in a long time, and the way to the station has changed. Thomas tells her about all the things she'll see along her way. First, you'll pass through Knapford Station. Then you race past the old lighthouse and puff under the iron bridge. I wonder if Emily can remember all those places. First through Knapford Station, then past the old lighthouse, then under the iron bridge. Then Thomas tells Emily about even more places. You chuff up Gordon's Hill, then go through Henry's Tunnel. Steam past the church, and race through the valley. Then you'll arrive at Maithwaite Station. It's now time for Emily to leave. Can you remember where she's going? First, Emily huffs through Knapford Station, then past the old lighthouse, over or under the iron bridge. You're right, it was under. Bertie and other road vehicles go over the bridge. Next, Emily huffs up Gordon's Hill, then wheeshes into Henry's Tunnel. Where to next? Past the church, that's right. And lastly, Emily goes through the valley and arrives at Maithwaite Station. Did you remember all the places Emily passed by? Emily did. Well done, Emily, and well done, Thomas.